So if you listen around the crypto community, you'll probably hear a lot of people kind of poo-pooing Dogecoin. So today in this video, I'm going to use my 4 years experience as an equities day trader and my 6 years experience as a stock and crypto investor to explain to you my reasons why I think Dogecoin is going to exponentially increase within the next couple of years. Also, a little bit later into this video, I'm going to be talking about another cryptocurrency that I really like. So you can either go down below and look at the chapters to see which one, but I'm going to be covering another altcoin that I just got into last night. I'm going to be covering the fundamentals on that and the technicals on that and why I think that that could be one of the biggest trades of 2021. So if that sounds interesting to you, make sure that you hit the like button on this video. YouTube likes to control a lot of the cryptocurrency content that comes out. So in order for us to push it up through the YouTube algorithm, we need to like these videos to help mass adoption in crypto overall. Also, if you're new to my YouTube channel, I make content all about day trading, personal finance, and crypto investing. So if those are some things that interest you, make sure you hit the subscribe button and turn all the bell notifications on. That way, if I notify a trade or something that's time sensitive, you'll be notified and you won't miss out on something. Also, real quick before we hop into the content, I want to address scammers. I'm never going to reach out to you in comments to ask you to send me any sort of cryptocurrency. So be aware of that and make sure that you verify who that account is before you send them any money. I'm not going to be asking you for any cryptocurrency. So just keep that in mind. I don't want to see anyone get screwed over by a scammer. But anyways, let's get into why I think Dogecoin actually has the possibility to go parabolic very soon. Okay, so the first piece of news that I want to talk about is Elon Musk driving Dogecoin. And I'm sure you've probably heard something about Elon Musk in regards to Dogecoin, but I kind of want to cover my perspective on how important his involvement actually has become. So he personally said that he could see Dogecoin being the currency of the people on the internet. And obviously where everything's kind of shifting towards digital these days, so that's going to be a huge market if we can have the everyday user on the internet start transacting in Dogecoin. So Elon Musk said that he would buy out major Dogecoin holders in order to help the currency to become the cryptocurrency of the internet. But he has one major stipulation when it comes to Dogecoin that needs to be addressed and needs to be conquered before I personally think we see major growth in Dogecoin. But waiting for that to happen and not investing now personally is too risky for me. But this is what we need to see happen in order to see a nice launch in Dogecoin. Right now, about 25% of the total Dogecoin supply is held by one single wallet. And then 50% of the entire supply is owned by 12 other individual wallets. So basically you have half of the total supply of Dogecoin being held by about 13 people. So in order for us to have it be the currency of the people, we need to have the total supply spread out pretty evenly amongst people and not have major holders be in control of basically half of the supply, because the whole point of decentralization is to not have it be able to be manipulated by anyone. And if we have 50% of the total supply being held by 13 people, that's not going to create an even playing field in free price discovery. It's going to make it so that it can be screwed with, and it's going to make people be very concerned about drastic fluctuations in price. So Elon Musk said that he's even personally willing to buy out those major holders in order to make it so that it's a more even playing field. And since then, it has dropped down to 6 cents, but remains the 13th most valuable cryptocurrency in the world with a market cap of close to $8 billion. And Elon Musk even goes further to say arguably the most entertaining outcome and the most ironic outcome would be that Dogecoin becomes the currency of the earth in the future. So in order to see a major increase in price in Dogecoin and to see mass adoption, we need to see those major whales sell their positions and allow the whole population to kind of take in Dogecoin and start evenly growing the currency. So that will mean short term that we'll probably see a decrease in Dogecoin. And we actually have seen a pretty good pullback since the major spike a couple weeks ago. But if these whales decide to make the right decision and liquidate their sort of monopoly holding on Dogecoin, we could see mass adoption, which would lead to rapid growth of Dogecoin. So you can see in 2018, Dogecoin had a pretty good pump when the whole crypto craze initially came out, and then it was pretty dormant until all of a sudden it had a major breakout when it started trending as a meme cryptocurrency, as crypto sort of had its second push and everyone started to pay attention to cryptocurrency. So the question is where to buy Dogecoin and where can we realistically see this in the near future. So I've pulled up a Dogecoin chart right here, and I kind of just want to show you my technical analysis on this to show why we could see an increase in Doge prices off of technical levels as well. So first, I established a trend along these lows right here. We can see where this is the major support level on Dogecoin, right? So we kind of have two levels. So I drew two support lines to show us the major support levels on Dogecoin. The next thing that I did is I went ahead and I drew a Fibonacci retracement on Dogecoin to find major levels where the Fibonacci was reacting off of the price action. So you can see we have reaction points here, we have reaction points here, 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 here. So if you look at all these levels, this is indicating to me that this Fibonacci holds some sort of merit when it comes to what people are thinking and how the price is moving. And you can see right here, we just a few days ago hit off of this lower support level, also the 61.8, which is the golden level on a Fibonacci retracement. So if this holds true and these levels are actually true, once we see a major push off of this support level, our next level that we should be able to see a push up to would be all the way up here past 10 cents, actually into the 11-cent range. Now, if you see an increase in Dogecoin, another 50%, I swear that it will become a topic of conversation once again. And based on these technicals and the fundamentals of Elon Musk talking about how it could be the currency of the internet if the whales just sell their position and level the playing fields, this is certainly not out of the range of possibility when it comes to what Dogecoin will be doing. So yesterday, I actually increased my position on Dogecoin right on this lower trend line right here because I wanted to see a pretty major pullback on Dogecoin. I had an average right at 3 cents. I made a video previously talking about my average and why I thought it would pull back to that level. We did get a pullback to that level, and now I'm adding to my position because of all of these circumstances we're now hearing about with Elon Musk and the price action being what it is. Even if we see a push up to 10 cents, that is a huge psychological level for people. And if people see it doubling in value and going up 50 to 100%, it's going to be a major topic of conversation, and it's going to drive the price of Dogecoin even higher. Then if the whales decide to liquidate their position, this could easily hit $1 within the next couple of years, in my opinion. I'm willing to stake a small percent of my entire holdings on something that has the potential to do 20 to 100x within the next couple of years. So that's kind of my take on Dogecoin. And now we're going to get into the next cryptocurrency that I'm very, very excited about, which is called Hedera. So Hedera, or HBAR, is a third generation cryptocurrency, which is focusing primarily on keeping low, consistent transaction fees and being able to have scalability past what Ethereum and Bitcoin could ever imagine. And you can see right here, the past couple of months, we have seen rapid growth in Hedera. And if you look at the volume right here, we've seen more trading participation than we have ever seen in Hedera before. So if you compare the transaction speeds to Bitcoin and Ethereum, Hedera is absolutely smoking them. So Bitcoin can only do about 3 transactions per second. Ethereum's at 12. With the release of Ethereum 2.0, that's going to change. So they're going to be able to do 100,000 plus transactions per second. So I don't know what that's going to mean for Hedera, but just the fact that they can do 10,000 transactions per second and keeping the cost at such a minuscule level and having the time of the transactions absolutely smoke Bitcoin and Ethereum. Another cool thing that I like about Hedera is it's actually a proof of stake system, which we know is a lot more cost effective than proof of work. So basically, Hedera is creating a network that uses distributed ledger technology instead of a simple blockchain process in order to decentralize financial layers of businesses, making the process more efficient, reducing cost, and unlocking new revenue streams. And kind of the last cool thing about Hedera before we look at it on a technical level is how many major corporations are actually starting to integrate and use Hedera's network. So we have Boeing right here, we have Google, IBM, LG, and all of these companies are realizing that having more stable transaction fees and being able to do more transactions more quickly is going to be a major benefit when it comes to blockchain technology. So yes, Hedera is a very, very new project. And of course, with a new project comes a certain amount of uncertainty. But as far as pioneering technology and adoption from credible businesses using their technology in their network, I really like Hedera. Also, if you look at Hedera, it's very, very inexpensive at the moment. Right now, we're sitting at about 14 cents. So even allocating a small percent of your total holdings into Hedera would put you on the cutting edge of blockchain technology. It would also open you up to exponential gain potential without putting your portfolio at that much risk. So if we pull up a chart of HBAR USD, the first thing that sticks out to me is this trend that we've seen from the most recent increase in volume. So we basically have a pretty sharp uptrend here with a solid support level right here. But But the coolest part that I noticed was this right here. So we had a few runs right into this level. We saw a run right about here and then another run right about here. Once we saw an increase in participation in trading volume, we had another run and then a break of high and a breakout. Then we had a pull down and we have this level now turning from resistance to support. So we have a major support level that used to be a resistance level right here. So the fact that the media attention and participation in HBAR has allowed it to break these previous resistance points and now turn into support is a very, very strong signal in HBAR in my opinion, which leads me to believe that we could see major growth from this coin. This is very early on in HBAR's progress, and the fact that they're already seeing this much adoption and have such pioneering technology leads me to believe that this will be a very good cryptocurrency moving into the future. But anyways, guys, I hope this offered some sort of perspective on what I think Doge could do in the future. And I also just wanted to throw in Hedera because I recently found out about it and added it to my portfolio. I thought it was interesting and I think it has good growth potential, so I wanted to make a video talking about a little bit less expensive coins that have really good growth potential so that we can get a lot of people growing generational wealth from cryptocurrency. And also, guys, if you're still here with me, make sure you're liking this video and subscribing to the channel if you haven't done so already. But anyways, guys, that basically concludes my summary on Dogecoin and Hedera. I hope you enjoyed this video and I will see you all in the next one.